have now tuned in to Insight Sundays, the show that brings you relevant news, youth and political topics with a new direction and focus for our communities. Log in with Facebook and get connected. Here's your host, Adrian Mickens.
Good evening, Indiana, and welcome to another edition of Insight Sundays right here on WHNB TV 40. I'm your host, Adrian Mickens, and as always, we have to acknowledge all of our sponsors, which are Andrew J. Brown Academy, Indiana Christian Leadership Conference, or ICLC, Buttons and Bows Hair Salon, Indiana Reentry, Bethesda Temple Southeast Campus, Hair Artistry Indy, KJI Institute, Inner Beauty, New Breed of Youth, Indie Mentor Network, First Achieve the Challenges for Excellence, LTG Fitness, Heartland Residential Services, Q Hair Spa, Mike Ford Fitness, Grow Into Victory Intentionally Coaching Consulting LLC, Beach Grove Bible Church, and Sam Ash Music Store. Stay connected with us on all of our social media platforms, which is Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Snapchat, all at the title name of @Insight Sundays. Again, that is Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Snapchat, all at the title name of @Insight Sundays. As always, Indiana, we have another spectacular show for you guys this week. As you can see, we are live here at the WHNB TV studios, and I am in my Adidas gear, which can only mean one thing. We have the live first interview, part 1, with Rev Run of Run DMC. Again, that is Rev Run of Run DMC. He was here at the Government Center South building, an event that was put on by the Indiana Commission of Social Status for Black Males. This event was fantastic, and if you missed it, we're going to show all the live action and all the live replays on this part 1, and just in a few weeks we're going to do part 2. Let's check it out. Good evening, Indiana, and welcome to another edition of Insight Sundays right here on WHNB TV 40. My name is Adrian Mickens, and of course, as you can see, I'm standing here with none other than Rev Run. So Rev Run, what made you want to come out to the Young Men's Empowerment Conference here today?
Well, it's important to me, being from Hollis, Queens and all, needing people that I could look up to. When I was younger, all I had was like basketball players. There wasn't that many rappers or people of influence that could teach me how they got where they were going. I would just look at Dr. J or Earl Monroe and all the great basketball players, and that was my hope. But with all the influencers that are out there now that are inspiring people, I want to be one of those that can help people to get from here to there. I'm here for people that I can shorten the distance.
Gotcha. Speaking about inspiration, man, your legacy and history in the industry has just been completely transcendent. I mean, it's more than just an icon. You are a absolute legend in this industry. I remember myself, I'm a big wrestling fan. I remember you and your brothers did something at WrestleMania 5 back in, I think it was 89, I believe.
Yes, I remember that day. Yeah, that was a cool experience, man.
It was, absolutely. And my uncle, he's just a great fan of you guys and everything that you do. His name is Gary Carter. But you inspired him as a young man in the early 70s and 80s. He ended up becoming the chief of police out in Gary, Indiana.
Wow.
So it's one of those things as we grow, you never know who you inspire over time in the genre and the industry that you're in. Amen. So, I'm pretty sure times have changed from the 80s up until now, that you've seen a lot of different changes from police interaction with young black males from New York all the way to the West Coast. So what would you say, from your opinion, what we need to do to try to uplift and to keep inspiring and moving forward?
Well, it's always about staying positive. As long as you keep a positive a mindset and make sure you're doing the right things and being in places where you can get from point A to point B, and whether you're going out to a party or whatever is going on, if you run into some situations where you see it could be a possible drama and you're drinking or something, make sure you have a designated driver, make sure all your lights are straight on your car. I'm not saying that they can't go around that, but if you keep things pretty much in order and stay the straight and narrow, you'll probably make it through.
And my absolute last question, me, myself, I'm an entrepreneur, and again, much like what you and your family and your brothers have done, and that's keeping everything in-house and keeping everything in family. I even seen what you did on Netflix with All About the Washingtons. Me and my family watched that from episode 1 to the end. So what would you say to all the entrepreneurs who are inspiring to do their own thing?
Well, if you're doing your own thing, we have so many channels with social media now that we have our own TV channels. You can put out records by yourself. You don't have to go to anybody. You're not in a position where I have to figure out what to do. You can wake up in the morning, take out your camera, create a video, upload it. Next thing you know, you can be, a superstar overnight, because we have that thing called social media where you're your own boss.
What would you say about creativity?
Creativity is, you got to stay in it. I mean, just this week I've been writing and doing some different things, and when God sends that inspiration, nothing can stop you. It's all what I've learned as a kid. I didn't know this as much as I know now. When God wants you to turn it on, He will send that inspiration.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
God bless you, brother.
Everybody put one hand in the air like this. Check this out. Preach on a Sunday, rap on a Monday. Y'all do what Run say to get better one day. Just because Rev Run rocks a collar don't mean I can't make a dollar. Y'all holla. Peace. Yeah. Let's get this place loose. We're going to get loose. How are you?
I'm doing good, Reverend.
That's good. That's good.
Thank you for being here. We are
Yes.
excited to have this conversation with
I'm
you.
excited to be here.
Thank you. Well, let's dive right into it because we all have been anticipating your arrival. For those of us who don't know Reverend Run, can you tell us who is Reverend Run and what life was like for you growing up?
Growing up in Hollis, Queens, rap music wasn't made quite yet. And there was bands that would play around the corner from my house on their front porch. And it went from bands, just guitars and drum sets. I remember when it changed, the tide changed, and DJs started coming out and replacing the bands. And that's when I played drums for a little while, but my signal when I saw the DJs coming out. And my mother and my father bought me 2 turntables and a mixer. And I started practicing my craft on the turntables. There, my brother, Russell, met a man named Curtis Blow. And they were putting together parties. And I remember they would come in from college, putting together these parties, and I would want to see how can I get in the world. I would take flyers, little papers with their parties and put them up on a place called Jamaica Avenue, which was close by Hollis. So I had the attention that I was going to work hard. And when they saw that I was going to work hard, they kept me in the mix just enough so I could do all the dirty work. I was the gopher. Go for this, go for that, do this, do that. And I just kept doing it. They didn't pay me anything. I wasn't getting any money, but I was so excited about this rap music that I wanted to do what I needed to do. And the next thing you know, I became the DJ for Curtis Blow. And there was another guy across town called DJ Smalls, the son of DJ Hollywood. So they called me DJ Run, the son of Curtis Blow. So they called me DJ Run because I was very fast on the turntables. And I worked with him for a little while, and I ended up breaking my wrist because I thought I was Dr. J also. I thought I was a basketball player. So I broke my wrist, and Davey D, another fellow from Hollis, took my spot. So I was messed up, I was messed up in the game. I was cast out because my arm was broke and I couldn't DJ with a broken arm. So I put together my own group with a guy named Darryl McDaniels who went to my school, and Curtis and my brother noticed that we were good, and then we launched our career as Run DMC. So that's basically the history of how I got in the game, but it all started with hard work. And the thing that I want to let you guys know, it might look glamorous, and if you know, how many people know who P. Diddy is? Anybody know Diddy? Diddy used to carry turntables and pianos for Teddy Riley. And he was also a gopher over at Uptown Records for Andre Harrell. So what I want to point out to you is, and he also used to be in Heavy D's ear, just nagging him, how can I be down, how can I be down? The best thing that you can do to get in this industry is work so hard till they can't get rid of you. So where's that guy that carries the turntables? Where's that guy that puts up the flyers? Where's that guy? You work until they can't replace you, and then you grow and grow and grow and grow, and then you'll make it. You might be looking at all these rappers out there today and thinking, well, they just made it and it just happened and they went to the top. But if you listen to some of their stories, whether it's Lil Baby or the Baby, you hear all these stories about how hard they worked to get there, but all you see is the gold chain and the gold fronts and all the fun stuff. Perry, you was telling me that you knew, what was it, Lil Baby or the Baby? Which one was it, P? The Baby. So when Diggy, this is Diggy Simmons' manager right there, William Jones, and he was telling me, when I heard the record, I was like, yo, that dude is hot. He said, nah, he used to be out there every day when me and Diggy would come to town, grinding and grinding and grinding. So another thing you need to make sure you do is, when you start doing something, you have to continue in it until God changes the tide. Many people, there's this thing that God does with looky-loos, and you just hear, and you're here for a day, then you're here for a week, then you're here for 3 weeks, and you're here for a year, and then you give up. There's a story of a guy that was trying to make a soda, and he made this soda called 1-Up. And then he made another soda called 2-Up. And he made 3-Up, 4-Up, 5-Up, 6-Up, and then he gave up. And another dude came along and made 7-Up. And see, that's the problem with people. They give up before they make 7-Up. So the whole thing is, if you love what you're doing, you would be able to do it for free. And that's how you check your passion. Your passion is checked by what would I do? Like for me right now, I don't care if I made $1 zillion. I would always want to DJ. For free if I had to. Now, I don't do things for free, but I would. But I don't tell the promoters that. But I would do it. And I have to ask myself every day, what would I do if it came to a place where, okay, they don't want to pay you, or this isn't something that people want to see? Would I still do it? Is it something that I love? Because that's what you do what you love, and then the success and the money will follow. So you'll always know your calling. You will always, listen to me closely, you will always know your calling by what you love. When you love it, you won't leave it. And if you leave it, that means you never loved it. And then when you leave it because you didn't love it, somebody that loves it will come along, whether it's Lil Baby, The Baby, or any of these rappers that love it so much that they stay until the end, and then they're successful. So that's an important point for you to know. What you love, you will continue to do, and you will be successful at it.
Thank you, Reverend Run. You're dropping so much wisdom on us already.
Hello, my name is Crystal Hines of the Inner Beauty Program, where I'm the founder and president. We have been enriching and inspiring and empowering youth ages 8 to 18 since 2002. Our original purpose of the program is to have girls focus on their inner attributes in a world where the outer appearance is the focal point. We have a dynamic staff of women who are here to provide all types of programming for your young ladies, including life coaching, mentoring, tutoring, boot camps, and special events. Please stay connected with us through our website, myinnerbeautyprogram.org, our Facebook page, Inner Beauty Program Inc., and our mobile app, Inner Beauty. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Latasha White. I'm the founder of Grow Into Victory Intentionally Coaching and Consulting, LLC. Think it's a mouthful? Well, it is. That's why I like to break it down to the acronym of GIVE IN. Give into the process. Give in to showing up in a way you never have before to get what you've never gotten before. How do I do that? I do that with virtual masterclasses, one-on-one elevation coaching, and group coaching. For more information, you can find me on social media as Latasha White, or contact me on my website at latashawhite.com.
Curly Girl Bible, your authority, guide, and blueprint to loving your curly hair, written by Charlotte D. Sloan. This book is a gem. Tired of wasting money on products you never use? Create your own personal hair care blueprint, complete with understanding of your hair type and hair condition, along with the pros and cons for your specific hair type. The Curly Girl Bible is your solution. Curly hair does not have to be misunderstood any longer. Get your copy of the Curly Girl Bible on Amazon. For more info, visit curlygirlbible.com.
This is Pastor Derek Miller, and I'm so excited about introducing you to the fruitful ministry here at Bethesda Temple Southeast Campus. I'm here with my lovely wife, Sister Valerie Miller.
Bethesda Temple Southeast Campus is a community church with a community at heart.
We can be reached at 317-941-6143. Or you can find us on the World Wide Web, www.btacsouth.org.
Or download our mobile app, Bethesda South, via Google Play or the App Store.
Bethesda Temple Southeast Campus, a place of compassion,
a place of love,
a place where God is.
Hello, my name is Ty Jacobs.
And I'm LeJay Jacobs.
And welcome to LTG Fitness.
Well, we're more than just a gym. We're a family.
At LTG Fitness, we provide both cardio and toning classes. We also provide a weight loss program, the LTG 60-Day Fitness Challenge.
In addition, we offer personal training, group training, and coming soon, extreme boxing fitness. For more information, go to ltgfitness.com.
Or you can download our app, LTG Fitness Club, on the Google Play or App Store.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Janelle, and I want to tell you about the Artist Experience. The Artist Experience takes these young people, ages 10 to 22, through a series of workshops and trainings and provides opportunities for them to then use those skills in the industry. This experience culminates with a 5-day, all expenses paid trip to Broadway. But not just to see Broadway shows, because that is important, but I want to expose the kids to opportunities in many facets of the entertainment industry. For more information about the Artist Experience and how you can help us with this venture, find us on Facebook under KJI Institute for the Arts or on our website at kjiinstitute.com.
Do you enjoy spending time with people and being an encourager? We're looking for individuals just like you. At Heartland Residential Services, we mentor individuals with intellectual and developmental needs. Current openings are Kokomo, Lafayette, Logansport, Greenwood, Noblesville, and Indianapolis. Apply today at heartlandrs.com.
Buttons and Bows Nail and Hair Salon welcomes you to our new location at 6233 Allisonville Road, where we service all nationalities. We are a full nail and hair salon. Booth space available. Call 317-362-0323 for more info.
So just to go a little further, who would you say are the people that inspired you?
Man, there's so many people that inspired me. As a kid, to tell the truth, I was inspired by basketball players, and I'm going to say his name again, Dr. J. And the way he would come down the court and the sneakers would hang in the air. I know y'all thinking about Jordan and you're seeing LeBron, but if you go look up Julius Erving, Dr. J, you will see one of the baddest ball, and then you're probably like, oh, this old man, what he talking about? You need to know about Dr. J. He go around the rim. And I mean, it was so crazy. When the dunk contest, he's the illest ball player in my generation of all time. Now, I'm not saying he's better than Jordan, but you'd have to ask Jordan what he thinks about Dr. J. So that's who inspired me to continue doing what I wanted to do. Now, that's how I found out my passion. I played basketball till I found out, and I thought I was gonna be Dr. J, because my name is Joe. So I had a J on my shirt. This is perfect. I'm Dr. Joe. He had number 32, then he changed to number 6. I'd say, Dad, I need to change this 32 to number 6. So I even wrote records, you be illin'. Today you won a ticket to see Dr. J. Front row seats and free, no pay. So I had these rhymes about him, but when I discovered that I had a different passion is when I went in the direction of basketball. And here's the funny thing. One day I was out in Vegas just walking through the casino, and I wasn't gambling or nothing, I was just walking through the casino. Don't get the Reverend twisted, but I was there to perform. I ran into Dr. J, my hero, and he knew who I was. Now, in my mind, I'm like, it didn't make sense to me that somebody I looked up to knew who I was. And then there was this dude named Earl Monroe. You know about Earl of Pearl? So, right, he was like this with it. He just like this with it, right? He like this with it. Well, nothing you could do with him. And I was on the train. Oh, Perry, no, look at you smiling, right? Because he was like this, man. He was like that, right? So I was on the train on Amtrak coming from New York towards Washington, and I was scared because I used to ride on the train with my father to Baltimore on the Amtrak, and I'm getting all emotional because I used to watch the Knicks with my father. Me and my pops would watch the Knicks, and then when his family's from Baltimore, we go out there every year. So I'm on the train, I'm about to bust down crying, and I got my manager next to him, like, man, he's like, go ask him for an autograph, because he didn't know. I was like, this is Earl Monroe, man. So then my manager went over there and said, listen, Rev Run over there is scared to death to come ask for a picture and an autograph, and I was. So I went over to him, and he said, this blew my mind, that I wasn't supposed to be playing basketball, but what rapping did to me, he said, I knew that was you because of the Adidas. I'm like, you knew that was me because of sports apparel? So God has a sense of humor. I still ended up with a sneaker deal, you know what I mean? Because only basketball players were getting sneaker deals back in the day. There was no rappers or singers getting sneaker deals. And when he said that to me, I got off that train and my head was spinning that my hero and idol knew me by my sports apparel. I'm like, what is going on? So I don't know what the question was, but I can go on and on. I don't know what you asked me, but I could talk all day. Hit me with the next shot.
I love it so much. So tell us, what the most difficult time of your life?
Oh, child. Here we go. I guess the top, now this is gonna sound crazy to y'all. My top was my bottom. Because God gave me a whole lot with my talents very quick. And Run DMC shot to the top. Whatever y'all think Drake is now and all that we was Drake. Like selling out, we come here, sell out the place, 30,000 people 3 nights in a row. So we were so big and doing it, my brain was on some, you know, I'm gonna do this every year for the rest of my life, not knowing that God is in charge. Because, you know, I'm thinking I'm in charge because I kick a rhyme, the crowd goes crazy. I kick a rhyme, the crowd goes crazy. So there came a point in my journey where I was sad because I had things and things had me. So I had let go of so much the craft and got caught up in whatever it was that was around the craft, whether it was smoking weed or girls or whatever it may be that comes along with it. You get caught up in that, and the next thing you know, I was saddened by my success because, like I said, I had things and things had me. Now, there's nothing the matter with having things, but when things get you, that's where the problems start. So I was empty. I was at #1 on the charts, but I was empty. Now, that's a hard story to tell people that are trying to go #1, so I'm not discouraging you from being great. Be great. I'm just telling you my story. So it got very difficult for me because I knew about God. I went to church. I went to church and everything as a kid. I went to Catholic school, but having success without having God is not the way to go. So for me, I was empty on the inside. And if you notice, if you think about many celebrities, you hear about, I don't want to mention any specific celebrities' names. You're like, man, why is he going crazy like that? He's so rich. And like I said, there's so many artists I could say, and I don't want to pinpoint anyone, but you see it hit the news, this guy going through this guy going through that, this person, this girl, this person died and overdosed and this, that, and the other, whether it's, and I want to say names so bad, but I'm going to refrain from that. The main thing that you need to make sure you do is stay centered, because you guys are going to make it. Those of you that are passionate, whether it's about your books, or it's about being a lawyer, or it's a doctor, or you want to be a rapper, or you want to be involved in the music industry in some way, you will go through situations that will cause you to succeed. The question is, after you succeed, what will you do with it? So the most difficult time of my life is my transition from Run to Reverend Run. That's when God came to me like Paul on Damascus Road. And y'all might not know that story, but God came to me and I had to transform my life. So he took the Run and made it Rev Run, and then it ended up exploding on television on MTV. But I had to go through that passage first of studying, and then he didn't take away my swag. You know, God didn't take away my swag by me becoming Rev Run. But he showed me how to continue to do what I do, that I could sit up here and talk to you and continue to inspire the world. And usually I wear a collar, my Reverend collar, but I didn't want to wear that today. It's like, oh, you're going to talk to the youth. And I saw y'all kicking the rhyme for me earlier. I said, let me just be Run, even though I'm the Rev. You know what I'm saying? So the most difficult time in my life, and I don't want to tell a whole long story. It's a really long story about when I came to the realization that I needed to make a change. But just say this, that God came to me and he put me in a position where I had no other choice but to turn my life over to him. And when I did, he gave me more than what I had before. There's like the book of Job. I still was able to be on around that time when I went through the transition. He put me back on MTV. Now that sounds like the craziest idea ever. How are you going to put a guy with a Reverend collar on MTV that sits in a tub with a BlackBerry typing out messages, a pink tub at that, and keep his swag? But won't he do it? Won't he do it? Say yes, he will.
Yes, he will.
Won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
I said, won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
Make me want to kick a rhyme up in this piece. It's the return of the monotonous hotness. I rock this, you watch this, regardless, we got this. From Hollis and y'all gets no chances, no wins and no ends. I need no dances, no rims or no bends. From the corners of Hollis Ave, I came up, blew the game up. Try to tell me my reins up, bring my name up. Have them hold the flame up. Talking about they dive when them never break up.
Everyone has different goals. Healthy is my only goal. Feeling good and looking good comes with it. In all, I've helped so many. I know I can do much more today. To achieve more every day until I'm the best. You know you need me? Come see me.
Beach Grove Bible Church. Beach Grove Bible Church. Beach Grove Bible Church. Beach Grove Bible Church.
During the last 5 years, National Heritage Academies ranked in the top 25% of U.S. schools for academic growth.
I'm learning a lot.
We want you to have academic success, but we want you to have emotional success.
They teach me to be a good person.
My children feel very safe.
That's why 92% of our parents recommend us.
We are in the business of producing excellent human beings. That's our legacy to the world.
The most important thing about the Oaks education is that it gives the children the opportunity to develop a love for learning.
Values are formed between the ages of 6 and 10. So students who have attended the Oaks Academy, who've been a part of this community, they take the values that they developed here with them.
The teachers, they want you to succeed. They don't ever feel like you need to do this on your own. Like, they want you to know what you're doing.
Hi, Charlotte Salone, the Hair Oracle. Visit thehairoracle.com for healthy tips and hair advice. Connect with us. Allow us to empower, inspire, and serve you.
I just got the best deal on my new guitar at Sam Ash.
I always get advice I can trust.
I got it in time for my gig.
The coolest selection of music and sound gear, always at the guaranteed lowest prices. Sam Ash, the real deal. Get 0 interest financing for 24 months with your Sam Ash credit card.